Hey friends, happy Monday, April 8th, 2019. I want to shout out happy birthday to my little sister Jody. Happy birthday, Jody. You're still my little baby sister. Take care. So, I hope everyone had a really great weekend. I did. I was super busy. I didn't do a lot of sales, but the things that I did sell made really good money. Remember, the Delaware blogger came in and she gave me all this stuff. I'm really just trying to like go through everything, so that put me behind. Spending time with my children this weekend, picking up my daughter, taking her to work, doing some stuff with my team. So it kind of threw off my game. So my normal working weekend turned into just like a running around weekend. So I didn't accumulate as many sales, but like I said, the items that I did sell were worth really good money. So that was the cool thing, because like I had to get my head right on that. I was like, I'm used to having like, so many sales, but when I sat down and thought about it, like just really only made I made sales on Friday. I probably did about five sales on Friday, and I shipped those out on Saturday. Um anything I sell on Friday, I ship Saturday. So from Saturday to Sunday, I only made four sales, but they were worth about the amount of about 12 sales. So that was really good. And so I'm happy with that now that I look at the numbers. And I really like Mondays because people get their items and my money starts coming in. I don't know how anyone feels about that, but like with Poshmark, I do like other platforms where my money goes right into my PayPal and I have access to it, because that helps with my saving, where I can take it and push it into my bank accounts, into my savings account and things like that. But I also like Poshmark. It has like the money sitting in there and then what is redeemable. So that is pretty cool. So on Mondays, my account really looks pretty good. I like that a lot. But today I want to come in and talk to you about as something interesting, a post that I saw today. I'm not going to get into it, but this is how I do videos. I literally will sit here and something will pop into my head. I wanted to talk about like what another person's value is based on what is valuable to you. As a reseller, everyone has a why. Everyone has a why. No one's just doing something for any reason. Just to live in this life and to survive, you have to have a why. You have to have a reason why you're getting up in the morning. You're saying thank you to whoever, if it's God, to the universe, and just thank you for being alive. There's a purpose for everything. And if you have a family, if you have a business, if you have a spouse, a partner, a cat, a dog, whatever your situation may be, there's a why for everything. So in the reseller community, everyone has a why. When I first started reselling, my first why was just to spend time with my husband. I always talk about that. He was a reseller, and I just wanted to spend time with him. He's a little bit older than me, so a lot of our interests kind of vary. So I wanted to find a common ground for us, and that has actually worked. And that really was my why. It wasn't about making money, because always I talk about I had a really good job, and I am a baker by profession. I am a cook. I'm Serve Safe certified, so I could literally work wherever I want. I worked in some wonderful kitchens, so I can get a job that will fulfill me. But that was my why in the beginning. Then, when I started selling on Poshmark, it wasn't a big why. It was straight up hobby. And my prices were low. If you can go back, I was selling stuff for $5 and $6. I was really wanted to I said, okay, make some extra money, because I wanted to make sure my daughter had enough money in her lunch account that she could buy whatever she wanted to buy. Back then, breakfast cost money. Now it's free, so she can get whatever she wants to eat. And that's my goal. I never want her to feel hungry or anything like that. Extra money to just do anything that I wanted to do. It really, I used it to save. So it really was like, I literally was not in reseller mode. I didn't care. I just did it because. But when I made a decision to become full time, my focus changed and it turned into a business. And so sometimes we have to think about, from these platforms that people are selling on, not everyone is selling to make a certain amount of money. The whole premise of Poshmark was really just cleaning out your closet and making some extra money. And it exploded. And it's probably gone beyond what the CEO can totally imagine that would happen with Poshmark. So we have to keep in mind, not everyone is on the level that we're on. And I'm not talking about like anyone's better than anyone, but Not everyone wants to make a lot of money. They want to get rid of some stuff, and they have that wow moment where, oh, I can sell this for $7 and it'll sell, and they can put 50 things on there to sell all their kids' clothes, and they may just need that to pay for their child's class trip. Somebody I know wants to pay for private school. Somebody wants to pay off student loans. So it starts building, and then they work their full-time job, and they come home and they have a little, they don't even call it a business, they call it a hobby. So their intent is not to make a lot of money. So when they sell, their items aren't going to be high, as opposed to the people who now have a vision, a goal, and a dream where even if it's part time, they want to make some money and they know what the items are worth and they want to get that money. Whereas opposed to the person who's selling their items at a lower cost, they again still aren't interested, or they still haven't gotten that to that point where they want it to be a business. And in a few months, they'll start looking on Instagram and seeing what people are selling things for, and they go, oh, I can really make this a business. Let me really start selling my high quality items a little bit higher. So I don't think that anyone should take offense or worry about if a person is like, have their items so low, because then that creates lowballing. That's going to happen no matter what. I mean, let's keep it real. We all want a discount, and I'm not going to lie to you. I want a discount too. There is, if you're going to Marshalls and you're going to the yellow tag rack, you want a discount. So what makes a difference from a person who is shopping on the platforms to want a discount? As I always say, and I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, this is just to spark, conversation and get people to think, because it makes me think too. If you don't want to accept the offer, don't accept it. But people are coming to shop. Everyone's looking for a discount. And if you're saying you're not, I'm sorry, that is not true. Everyone's looking for a discount. If you go to like a major retail store, the first place you'll probably go is to a clearance rack. You're going because you've received an email that something is on sale. So the people are doing the same thing. Poshmark has so many closet clean outs and offer to likers that's what's attracting the customers to come in. So one, they're going to come in because the prices have dropped. They've received an email indicating that the price has dropped on an item in somebody else's shop. So they're going to shop around and they're going to come to your shop and see if they can get it lower. All you have to do is accept, counter, deny. That's all you have to do. You don't have to, if we want to have conversation about it, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings or anything like that, but not everyone has the same goal. Someone else can be a full-time reseller and their goal is not the same as mine. My goal is I'm 100% business. Poshmark is not my business. Mercari is not my business. eBay is not my business. They're platforms that I sell on that allow me to have a business, but it's expanded my business. My business is my website is a resellerspassion.com, and I've become a business consultant. I have a blog. I drop ship now. I'm opening up a boutique. I've been invited to speak. I've had a lot of opportunities that have come from that. So those aren't my businesses. Poshmark is just a platform. So when I look at it, I look from the customer perspective, and I also look from the buyer perspective. I am a buyer. I buy a lot of stuff off of Poshmark. So for us to get like so upset that someone's sending us a lowball offer, yeah, we can talk about it. It's not a big deal, but just let it pass. It's going to happen. It's starting to get saturated. Everyone is realizing that they can make some money. If you're not selling, figure something out. Change something. Change the way that your items look, that they're presented. Do you have too much stuff on your flat lays? Are your pictures bad? Are your titles off? Is your description bad? Do you have enough followers? Are you sharing enough? You can make sales. If you see all these people make sales, you can make sales. So it's not a big deal. I don't have these conversations to get anybody upset, but it really just gets me thinking. Not everyone has the same dream. We're all different people. We have different families. We come from all different parts of life. So if you think about a reseller in that perspective, then you'll see that no two people are alike. So $5 to somebody is a wonderful thing, whereas $150, $300 for some shoes is something else for somebody else. So I just wanted to share that with you. Please, I offer back and forth conversation. Send me DMs. Otherwise, have a great day. And I'm going live tonight, so join me.